Yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, what's up? Can you hear me, SM? You can't hear me at all? Cool. I'm glad. I don't have a face cam yet, but I will be doing reactions like this until I get a face cam. I'm just basically waiting for Crypt to upload it. Should I listen to the album on YouTube? Should I listen to the album on Spotify? I don't know yet.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said I need you right now and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end.
If I play this, can you guys hear the audio?
See, on the outside, we're happy, and we show it to the world. And we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths, I'm right here, please breathe. You got so much left to do, stay here, don't leave. The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her, listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me, I'm here, let it out, it's okay. Just cry till you can't cry, no more tears down your face. A couple
Yeah, I know I'd have to pause it if I'm doing a reaction, but Crypt has mentioned that his whole album is copyright free. So for those who want to record it or do whatever, he said that it's perfectly fine. Let me. When I play this audio, let me know if you can hear it.
Minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello. But I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones. I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police? Or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this depression she dealt with. And who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish.
Can you hear me now? Okay, let me turn it down.
So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head. Closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then. Till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our calling it, and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her life, if only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now, and nobody would be sad, and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent. But then I got it.
How about now?
You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything, and we ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
How's that? Oh wait, let me play another video.
David, we got a major bug, man. We gotta fix this now, okay? Get on it. Let's go.
How's that?
Hey, David, we have to launch a new feature next week. Can you take a stab at scoping ASAP? High priority, thanks.
Okay.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video.
Is it?
And today we're gonna be taking a look at the homie Token. Now, I'm definitely excited about this. We haven't heard Token's music in a good minute. It's been at least 6 months from what I can recall.
The more I
maybe
turn it down, the
longer
more
than
I
that.
won't be able to
And,
hear it.
I'm
So
just
I don't know.
excited for him to drop some more music, and we're gonna get into this bad boy. But real quick, before the video starts, my own album is dropping at midnight tonight. So if you have not pre-saved it or were completely unaware, I'm dropping some dope songs tonight. It's a great album. So please go download to the description.
Perfect. That's perfect.
It'll be the first link if you guys want to pre-save that or just stream it. It's completely copyright free. So if you want to use it in your live streams or make reaction videos,
So you guys can hear me
background
and the
music,
video.
You can do all that and make
This is
money
my
off of
first
it.
time
You don't have to
doing
worry
this,
about
so
being
I'm
blocked
just
or
trying to make
copyright
sure.
claimed or anything at all because I love
Yo,
you.
who else is here?
But all right, let's get on into this. This is my man Token Dentures. Blah. We're in an indoor swimming pool. Nice. Oh, dope. Ooh.
Hey, bragging like you're independent, you just in the worst place. No one's trying to
Cool,
sign
cool.
you in the
Both are
first
fun,
place.
man.
Pure praise, cause they know I'm one of one. Son of a gun, the clip is my birthplace. This a different workplace. Worst taste, you terrible.
Oh,
Work.
that was a. Oh, okay, okay. I'm worth praising. Oh, I'm one of a one, son of a gun. The clip is my birthplace. That's a nice little double entendre right there because the clip is his birthplace, son of a gun. You guys get it. But I like that he's basically just, you know, there's a lot of independent rappers that's like, I'm staying independent. Fuck a label. I'm not going to sign to a label. And it's basically just because they're in the worst place. Nobody's even looking to sign.
I know I'm
anyways.
going live
Obviously
early,
you're not
but
gonna sign, but you're trying to make yourself.
if
look
he's
good.
talking about
So, dope.
if he's
All
talking
right.
about midnight
Punchline
on
happy with
the
this?
other side of the country, then
Worst taste, you terrible. Wordplay,
about 8
word,
minutes
worth the
until they
weight,
upload the
material.
album.
Verse shake the stereo. Yours ain't comparable. Word paid to carry your hearse grave. The
How y'all
burial.
doing
Worst
today?
case scenario, verb brain.
Those rhyme schemes,
I'm
though.
married to the bread. I braid a bitch's hair when I get head. Baby, I'm rich, and my OG, he's
Can
a
you
crit.
imagine? Can you imagine just getting head? It's like, yeah, do your thing down there, and just like braiding someone's hair. Oh, man's a nut. I like the Worth the Wait like Terrio, though. Shout out to Terrio, the old Kill 'em kid from Vine, the big heavy set Worth the Wait. Yeah, Worth the Wait. You guys, you get that. All right, cool. The braiding bitch's hair.
Yeah,
braiding
for
hair,
sure.
That's a nice
When
one.
I
For
get
sure.
head.
Thanks, man.
Baby, I'm rich, and my OG, he's a crib. You know what that mean? We
See you,
ain't never
Skylar.
in the red. Fucking got $1 million
Okay.
deal. I had to leverage in a sense, and I'm still as independent as a guest. Legend in the flesh, I'm impressed, and the legends are impressed. Already got a Colin Kendrick, call me welcome to the next. Got an angel on my right, I got
Oh,
a
that
devil
beat
on my
drop.
left. Got a girl with cellulite ass.
Yo, this is a Token video. I like this is the nostalgia that I miss, like the blurry shakiness, like kind of unsteadiness to the video. Some of the C4D stuff, the animation in there, the dope ass beat drop. This is the stuff that I really miss from Token, bro. I'm excited about this. I think he said my OG is a Crypt, not a Crypt. Could be a Crypt. Me and Token, you know, we're cool. But my OG is a Crypt, so we're never in the red because Crypts are blue. The Bloods versus Crypt. You got Bloods versus Crypt. C-R-I-P, not C-R-Y-P-T.
Yo, who else is here?
As a guest, legend in the flesh, I'm impressed, and the legends are impressed. Already got a Colin Kendrick, call me welcome to the next.
I'm impressed and legends are impressed. That was a nice little double right there too. Like I'm in the press, like people are making blogs and shit about me, and all the legends are impressed about me. All right, my man's just going punchline heavy. I'm trying not to pause it too much, but I'm hearing too many punchlines.
Kendrick, call me welcome to the next. Got an angel on my right, I got the devil on my left. Got a girl with cellulite ass, thicker than a rest. Lines all over her body, and she look just like a
sharks
ref.
in the
But
water?
she ain't blowing no whistle. I don't gotta go in depth. I don't gotta. I probably got me a
day. Each time I get more money in my bank account, I get a little bit calmer, a little bit less anxious. Dude, are we not going chorus on this? Is this going to be a 3-minute rap song? If so, there's going to be a ton of punchlines. I like the metaphors of the sharks swimming in the water around him. And this man's just a nut sitting on a kayak out in the middle of this pool fishing for himself.
What's the problem? Ain't a problem. Told her every comma I get comma. Comma like a sentence long. A lot of y'all are betting on. Walk very long. If my money could talk and say yada, etc. Jump the curb and then I'm gone. Button, turn the engine on. Young and worth the money. Word is Zuckerberg. I spent it on. Undercover shirts like I'm about to work the Pentagon. Then I'm gone. Back it off. Bread long. Italian. Bitch so bad. Elton John. Take the glasses off. Back it off. Laugh it off. Ha ha. Now I'm getting Jewish bread. My grandma call it halal. Bitches wanna climb my money tree like they koala. Fuck her, then I disappear and then I text her ta-da. Token got the flow to curve a whip it like a
Okay, yeah, we're going no hooks on this. This is the shit. This is what I like. Reminds me of like
cool.
Code Red, like that style of stuff. Alright, getting Jewish bread, called it challah. I assume is that like a Jewish bread, like leavened bread is like Christian bread. I don't know if that's like a thing, but I know Token is Jewish or like his family is Jewish, and so that makes sense. Okay, sorry, there's just a lot to take in right there. He's just going off.
I don't want anybody else. Anybody but you. Don't want you, yeah. Hey.
Yo, anybody here yet? Why are there ads?
Right now.
it off. Ha. Now I'm
You should be dropping it soon. In like 3 minutes, hopefully. Yo, they should be out now, huh? Ooh, they are out. Let's go. Yeah. I'm not sure why his album's not showing up on the page. I don't want to just click. What's the first song again? Tales from the Crypt 2, I think, is the first song. Yo, who's here? Who's in the live, man? For some reason, the playlist hasn't been made, so I might have to just find the track list and go one by one. Cool. So I'm gonna just go one by one, and I'm gonna react to it. I might get a face cam soon. I need to figure out how much they cost and and stuff like that. So for now, I'm gonna be doing reactions, but I'm gonna be doing it like this. So I hope that you guys don't mind. I wish they made a playlist for it. Alright. Y'all ready? I'm ready. I hope y'all are ready. I've been waiting for this for a while. I bought one of his CDs, but I didn't know my computer didn't come with a CD player. So I'm gonna just have to listen to it on YouTube. So Tales from the Crypt 2 is first. Let's go. Oh, before we begin, what's up, y'all? Wait, let me start recording this.
We had a deal. We had paperwork. This right here is how I.
Yo, what is up, guys? It's JBZ here today for another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be reacting to every song off of Crypt's album, Buried Alive. It just came out literally like 7 minutes ago. I hope the stream's going fine on YouTube, and I'm also going to be recording it so that I can put it out as well on my reaction channel that I will be starting. And if we can hit that reaction channel up and get it high enough, then I'll be able to live on there instead of having to live on here. So go hit that up. I will leave the link to this reaction channel in the description so you guys can go check it out for yourselves. And yeah, let's do this. I've always wanted to do reactions, and in the future I'll get a face cam and we'll be able to rock out with each other. But for now, we are just going to get right into this album, and it is going to be fire as fuck. Alright, I'm ready. So let's get right into this, and let's go.
This right here is how I kick off the album. I don't really care about the outcome. I just want to tell a couple stories and prove to everybody that I'm more than you think about me times 1,000. I spent the last year looking back on my accomplishments, ignoring all the compliments I don't ever really talk about. Cause the second that I do, one of you is gonna choose to ruin my mood and bring me down some. I can never get a glimpse of happiness, cause every time it happens, I just think about the accidents that might come. People on the internet remind me that I ain't shit, and I agree with them, but I pretend that I doubt them. I remember backstage back in Omaha, Mac told me stop making rap records all about him, but it's hard because a part of me doesn't even want a part of this shit, but the other part was all of it. I'm in the middle like Malcolm. How come every time I open my feed, there's so many.
So I like that he had a good flow going. Flow was amazing, and I like how he did this to kick off the album. Kicking off the album was awesome, doing it like that. And he said something about Malcolm and Middle. Maybe I can rewind it, listen to it again. But for those of you joining the live, let me know how the audio is for both the song and me. I probably won't be talking much during the song, so I can always turn it up a little bit. But this is my first time, so let's do this.
Part of the shit, but the other part was all of it. I'm in the middle like Malcolm. How come every time I open my feed, there's so many comments full of positivity, but the second something's negative, it's inevitable that in my head all the positive has been outdone.
What?
Positivity, but the second something's negative, it's inevitable. So many comments full of positivity, but the second something's negative, it's inevitable that in my head all the positive has been outdone.
Oh, that is so true, man. That is so true. He opens shit up, on social media and sees positivity, but once negativity comes, all that positivity just goes away. Well, I feel that shit, man. It's crazy how awesome people can be when it comes to liking something and being critical. But once it comes to negativity, all that shit goes away. All that shit just like disappears. So.
If you dealt with the hatred I get on a day-to-day basis, I promise you wouldn't make it, so don't even try. The only person that should hate me is myself, and I do. But you, I've never even given you a reason why. And more times than not, I lay in bed and I sigh, thinking what it would be like if I were to die. That's the time you see me hop on the Instagram live and chat with you guys, running away from my mind. Somebody says some dumb shit to get under my skin, then I circle back around to where my night begins, and I'm trapped with my thoughts to bring my life to an end. I saw a therapist back in college and he didn't do shit. Now my life is like ring around the rose.
You saw a therapist back in college, man. I've seen therapists before. They help, sometimes they don't. It all depends. But I feel like mainly you have to be your own therapist. You can't really let someone do a job that you're supposed to do for yourself. That's basically, what you're supposed to be doing. Is you're supposed to be doing all that shit for yourself. And that's why they have therapists, people who can help, people who can do this stuff for you. But, you should be doing it for yourself. So.
Spinning in circles, burning to ashes slowly. Writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets worse. And I had the book of fucking hearse to hold me in these albums.
Ooh, I like that shit.
Before it gets worse, and I had the book of fucking hearse slowly. Writing my hurt down in a verse. Saw a therapist back in college and he didn't do shit. Now my life is like ring around the rosy. Spinning in circles, burning to ashes slowly. Writing my hurt.
My life is like ring around the rosy. That's cool.
Burning to ashes slowly. Writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets worse, and I had the book of fucking hearse to hold me.
Writing something about verses.
Ashes slowly. Writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets worse, and I had the book of fucking hearse.
Writing my hurt down in a verse before it gets worse, and I'll need to call a hearse to hold me. Wow. Because buried alive, when you're buried, there's hearses. Hearses are the things that carry the coffins, in case you guys didn't know. And, dude, that's crazy. When he writes it down in a hearse. When he writes his hurt down in a verse, and it gets worse, so he'll need to get a hearse to hold him. Yeah, because, he'll die if his hurt gets any worse,
First to hold me in these albums where I let it all hang out and show my scars for all to play loud. My mom didn't even know I tried to kill myself until I put Tales from the Crypt out. I remember writing some of those tracks I couldn't even record in the studio with Joey crying like a baby boy. All the scars are real and all the stories are facts, so if you listen you'll see I'm way more than fast raps. Why it affects me bad and I get real mad when these people tell me that I only rap real fast. Alright, copy this, alright, copy that, alright, sound like him, alright, sound like that, cause I pull it all out.
Ooh, that flow right there, hold on.
That's why it affects me bad and I get real mad when these people in fast raps. Why it affects me bad and I get real mad when these people tell me that I only rap real fast. Alright, copy this, alright, copy that, alright, sound like him, alright, sound like that, cause I pull it all out.
Alright, sound like this, alright, sound like that. Dude, oh my god, bro, that, wow, that's crazy.
Deep from inside, back from the depths of my dark black mind. Each track that I decide to write shaves off a couple good years of my life. I debated on dropping this or not, I can't lie, cause no matter what it's gonna be an uphill climb. Cause before you even click you got a thought of what this is, and every time I do that thought you're gonna box me in. I got the stigma of a fast white rapper, cause I'm white and I rap fast. But why can't I just rap how I like and you listen without labeling my craft? Cause I do rap fast but I also rap slow. For Christ's sake I've shown you part of my soul. I'm not okay, night is September, the end. These are examples of my holes. These are the parts of my soul that I wrote and took from my dome and spoke so you can relate back home. These are the locks of my brain that I broke and dove into so you can know what I know. And this album is more of that. I've got so many stories that have been untapped. So sit back and listen and buckle up for the ride. It's the Tales from the Crypt on how I'm buried alive.
Wow, that song was awesome. Nice introduction there, nice kind of flows. He was talking a lot about how he's a fast rapper, and how that's how people label him, is how a fast rapper would, he's a white rapper who raps fast. And, that he's saying that basically people say that's all he is, when obviously he's not, I've seen a lot of songs where he's rapped slow. And, he hasn't always rapped fast. So I don't know why people are doing that sort of stigma, judging him by his cover, by a book, by, one video he's seen, maybe that he rapped fast in. No, you can't do that. You gotta follow him, listen to more of his music, and then you can see that, yo, he's actually kind of, you know, a good rapper in both aspects, rapping fast and slow. So that's good. Next song is Call It Quits. I finally found the playlist,
Yo, what
so
up? This Lorenz 1500.
they'll just play one after another, and that'll be something lit. So let's get right into this one. I've already heard this one.
Blood is running down.
I want you guys to know that I've already heard this one. He already posted this one a while ago, and I've already listened to it. So I'll basically just be pausing, telling what I like and what I don't like about the song, but it's not going to be like a pure reaction to this song because I've already heard it. So I just want to let you guys know that.
My face, tears are forming in my eyes. Father always told me pain is temporary, keep in stride. Lift your head up, don't you cry. Fighters always will survive. The hurt you feel inside can only mean that you're alive. Keep your head
Yep,
down and
yep,
digging.
that's so true. That's so true.
Can only mean that you're alive. Keep your head. Always will survive. The hurt you feel inside can only mean that you're alive.
That hurt you feel inside your head just only means that you're alive, or something to that extent. But that is so true. You know, every human who's alive, who's walking, who's talking, they are all, you know, we're all human. So they're all like feeling hurt in their head. Is that too quiet? Let me know.
Keep your head down and digging. God will provide you vision and lead you where you need to be. If you just shut up and listen and ignore the opposition, they just want your position. They want to X you out like the atheists do to Christ and Christmas.
Ooh, they want to X you out like atheists would do with Christ at Christmas, because Christ was on the cross, so technically the cross could be an X shape. But also, you know, for atheists, people who don't believe in Christ and the Lord and stuff, they, you know, they don't do Christmas because, well, they do Christmas, but not for the reason being that Jesus was born on that day or whatever the holiday's for, you know, religious people, but they do it because it's a holiday, and they probably do it for different reasons. But they don't really follow it for that religious reason. You know, my family's not huge on that. We don't have, you know, Jesus up for Christmas. We don't really talk about that stuff. All we really do is, you know, do the presents, and, you know, we have family over, we hang out, all that type of stuff. But we don't really talk about Christ that much. So that was a good bar right there.
Pray away from this path that you'll create. Get that tunnel vision.
I love the chorus. I love the chorus. Yo, 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 what's up, guys? People are coming. We got two of you now. Let me know in the live chat, please, if you're here. Let me know if the music is perfect or not.
Don't you quit, keep working every day. So I made a promise to myself that when I hear that final bell, I'ma give it everything that I got, and I told God I wanna fail until I'm on my deathbed and I'm staring into heaven's eyes. I will never let nobody else control my life. I'ma wake up and I'll take what's mine. Ain't no way I'll wait in line. Life is moving way too fast for me to be stuck back in time. You can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I will never fall. Won't never break, won't never crack, won't never flip, won't never stop, won't never lack, won't never call it quits, call it quits.
Oh man, I love this chorus, bro. This chorus is like, dude, this is an actual song, man. This is like a chorus that is catchy, and I would listen to it all day if I could. Which I can because it's out now, so.
Hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. 'Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I will never fall, won't never break, won't never crack, won't never flip, won't never stop, won't never lack, won't never call it quits, call it quits.
You can tell, just look in the sky,
Jelly
the
Roll.
angels are near. Came out.
Yo, my man Jelly, let's do this again. Let's start him over. But dude, Jelly Roll has done stuff with Tech Nine and some of the other rappers I listen to, and you know, I'm a rapper myself, so I listen to a lot of rappers. And dude, Jelly Roll's a beast, man. I like his song. I forget what the song's called, but he did it with Tech Nine. Let me look it up real quick because I'm curious. Jelly Roll, Creature. So that song Creature, I listen to that all the time. It's lit.
You can tell, just look in the sky, the angels are near. Came out the gutter with Pennywise, I was facing my fears. I made it out the streets, even though I was left to die. Still I sprouted out the concrete despite the pesticides. So
Ooh, spreaded out the concrete beside the pesticide.
I was left to die.
Despite,
Still I
still I spread it out the concrete despite the pesticides. So pesticides like bugs, you know, concrete, you're spreading it on the floor where there's bugs. Bugs live on the floor, basically. Let's bring that back.
Angels are near. Came out the gutter with Pennywise. I was facing my fears. I made it out the streets, even though I was left to die. Still, I sprouted out the concrete despite the pesticides. Somehow I bloomed to a beautiful rose. I was consumed with the blues, such a musical soul. This industry is full of hardships and politics, but I will never call it quits. In fact, I want all of it. You see fire in my eyes, even though I'm criticized. I have been vilified, belittled, and minimized. If you ever dealt with depression, I really empathize. Promise you, the more money you make, the shit intensifies.
Ooh, is that true? I don't have a whole bunch of money, but you know, a lot of people say money don't buy happiness, and for a lot of people, I've seen that shit is true. It doesn't really buy happiness. He just said if you have depression, he feels you, and I feel you guys too. I know what it's like. But having more makes it worse. Having more money makes it worse in a way because, you know, you have more money, so you're going to spend it more maybe on the things you want, but then really once it comes around to real life, you don't have it no more because you spent it all. Or, you know, real life is real life. And there's certain things you can't buy with money, certain things you can, so that shit's important. Listen to Jelly. He knows what he's talking about, man. This dude is real.
If you ever dealt with depression, I really empathize. Promise you, the more money you make, the shit intensifies. Ludicrous, I deal with all these Judases in service. Mama said you entertain the clown and you become the circus. So tell them, Crypt, we ain't stopping. Promise you will never change. We gon' be this fucking way until they put us in a grave.
Jelly's verse was cool. It flowed really well. He really wrote the beat. That was really cool. I like the message that, you know. Again, I've already heard this before, but Jelly always rocked it. I won't ever fall. Okay. So Adam Calhoun. This was my first time when I heard this song. This is my first time ever hearing an Adam Calhoun, him, you know, his audio and how he raps and stuff. So he really like surprised me because I hear new rappers all the time, but some of them aren't as good. And he's not really new, but this is my first time hearing him, and I liked it. So if you guys want me to check out more Adam Calhoun songs, let me know. In the comment section and in the live stream, let me know as well, and maybe I will. But I really liked his verse, and let's play it.
Call it quits. Biggie said it best, more money, more problems. Wake up, Papa Xanax, hard pill to swallow. I don't ever follow, take the road less traveled, never know. See tomorrow, that's a whole nother battle. Take these little pills I'm popping, depression it gets to stopping. My mental builds up these toxins where the ending is an option.
Yep.
I'm just talking real life, you just talking shit, looking for a click or a like. Out the ground,
Oh yeah, talking shit, looking for a click or a like. That's what they do. That's what they do. I mean, you know, that's the whole internet basically.
looking for a click or a like. Out the ground, grew a rose in the middle of the weeds. I've been down this old road in the middle of the street. I'm screaming, Lord help me with these demons. I'm just trying to figure out my purpose or a meaning. Lately it just seems like the same old. Pill popping, watch them go down like Drano. You still watching even though I feel insane. No, I ain't trying to kill myself, Kurt Cobain. You can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. Won't ever break. Won't never crack. Won't never split. Won't never stop. Won't never lack. Won't never call it quits. You can try to hold me back, but I'll always find my own way. 'Cause I am a beast that you won't tame. I won't ever fall. Won't never break. Won't never crack. Won't never split. Won't never stop. Won't never lack. Won't never call it quits. Call it quits.
Awesome song. I love that song. So next one is I Won't Miss You. So this is a new one. that hasn't come out yet. So let's hear it.
Do you know the number
Oh,
one
fuck
female
this.
turn on of all time?
Fuck ads. I hate him. I hate him. All right, let's go.
My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you.
Oh my gosh, that he's in his singing bag right now, and I love when Crypt sings and does this shit. It's awesome. It's you know, it's very, very entertaining and very, very just awesome. So it's good to know that he can sing and make a great chorus. I won't miss you at all. Dude, I want to go all the way back. Let's do this again.
My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away.
Ooh, wait. He said my whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. Candles have flames on them. You wish your birthday candles, you know, you wish and then you blow it out. But his whole life's doing that. His whole life's blowing out like a fire. That's something cool to relate it to.
But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you. And my whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away.
That acoustic in the back is nice. I don't know if you can hear it, but that acoustic guitar is just going do-do-do-do. Oh, man, it's awesome.
But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you at all. I saw you yesterday for the first time in 3 years. I almost didn't recognize you. We locked eyes, but you pretended we didn't, and it seemed clear. You saw me, and it terrified you. You probably thought of all the awful things you did to me in past time, and everything came rushing back in. But that's just water underneath our bridge, so let's cross that bridge, and I'ma push you in. So you hiding that ring.
Ooh, okay, so he's mad probably at a girl, but he hadn't seen her in 3 years, and he just saw her again, and she looked terrified. And then he said, but that's water under the bridge, so let's go to that bridge, and I can push you in. Basically, saying water under the bridge is a saying, basically saying, oh, that's all in the past, you know, that's all over with, there's nothing more that needs to be added about it. But then he said, we're gonna go, I can go to the bridge, or we can go to the bridge together, and I'll push you in it. And that's just cool how, you know, he related the saying water under a bridge to a real thing because he's upset. You know, he's probably talking about a girl. So I don't relate exactly to the story, but dude, I've had problems with girls too. So dude, it's crazy. Girls are freaking crazy.
That's just water underneath our bridge, so let's cross that bridge and I'ma push you in. I saw you hiding that ring on your left hand, probably shopping for a shirt for his best man. You wouldn't hide it if you didn't feel a single ounce of guilt about you leaving what we built and what was next planned. I hope you go to sleep tonight and all you dream about is me and all the awesome memories that we had let stand. And you text me in the morning saying sorry that you didn't talk to me, and I'ma leave the message left read. And when I go to sleep tonight, I'ma make sure that I
He's gonna leave the message read. You know, she's gonna message him saying sorry. It's gonna be that's funny. He's gonna leave it read. He's gonna ghost her.
And when I go to sleep tonight, I'ma make sure that I pray for you. Pray that he can treat you like you want and like I couldn't do. Pray that he's the reason that you smile all the time. Pray that he can keep you happier than any guy. Pray that you were living in the dream that you wanted. Pray you wake up every morning with a husband that's supportive. And I pray that all your prayers have been answered and he's heaven sent, and then he cheats on you like I never did. I'm praying that it rains on your wedding day. Tears from the heavens gates from my grandma, cause you didn't show up at her wake. Why was that so hard to make? Probably cause you knew the way you treated me was evil and she wouldn't want you anyway.
Whoa. Let me go back, bro. He's talking some rude shit right now. He wants to wish all these bad things to happen. You know, wish the husband to cheat on her like he never did, and wish for rain and wish for all this stuff because she didn't come to his grandma's funeral and all this stuff. Man, Crypt, do not piss this dude off, bro. He can go ham on your ass, bro. Let's play that back.
Pray that he's the reason that you smile all the time. Pray that he can keep you happier than any guy. Pray that you were living in the dream that you wanted. Pray you wake up every morning with a husband that's supportive. And I pray that all your prayers have been answered and he's heaven sent, and then he cheats on you like I never did. I'm praying that it rains on your wedding day. Tears from the heavens gates from my grandma, cause you didn't show up at her wake. Why was was that so
Ooh, tears from the heaven gates, because when it's raining, you know, drops are coming down. But if someone cries from heaven's gates, then, you know, that could count as rain because they're up above, and, you know, his grandma's crying. So he said, tears from heaven's gates from my grandma when you didn't show up at her wake, you know, her funeral, you know, her service, because she passed away. She's crying up there because this woman that Crypt cared so much about didn't show up. And so now he's upset and said, I hope it rains on your wedding day. Tears from the heaven's gates, you know, raining. Oh, man, dude. Crypt, you're lit. I'm saying right now, Crypt, you are lit as fuck, man. You know, I hear music, sad music like this all the time, but Crypt does it best, for sure.
It's from my grandma, cause you didn't show up at her wake. Why was that so hard to make? Probably cause you knew the way you treated me was evil and she wouldn't want you anyway. I pray that when you look him in the eyes at the altar, you only see the times that you'll fail and you'll falter. Your marriage will flop cause you're frail in your heart, and you'll finally realize that you're a monster. My whole entire life can't go fail and you'll falter. I pray that when you look him in the eyes at the altar, you only see the times that you'll fail and you'll falter. Your marriage will flop cause you're frail in your heart, and you'll finally realize that you're a monster.
Ooh. Play that one last time. Sorry, guys. I want to play that one last time. I love that.
The eyes at the altar, you only see the times that you'll fail and you'll fall.
When you look into his eyes at the altar, you'll only see the times that you fail and you falter.
Altar, your marriage will flop because you're frail in your heart, and you'll finally realize.
Your marriage will flop because you're frail in your heart, and you realize you're a monster. Something like that. But dude, that rhyme scheme right there was crazy, and he continued on the same topic of hoping that things go bad for her, just like they went bad for him when they were together. So that, dude, sometimes revenge is sweet, man, but you gotta get this off, and you gotta just remember that the only important person in your life truly is yourself. So.
Realize that you're a monster. My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away.
Of course, it's still fire.
I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you. My whole entire life can go out like a flame. One last wish and I will blow it away. But before I go, I've got one thing to say. I won't miss you at all.
Wow, what a song, man. He had some good rapping parts. The chorus was awesome. Just great song. Great song.
Hi, I'm Shy Money Benny, and you may know me for.
Fucking ads, man. How y'all doing today? Alright, let's do this. This one is Let 'Em Talk. Now, I've heard this one too. All the singles that he's put out already that were on the album, I've already heard. So I'll just basically say parts that I like, and I'll still pause it, give my opinion, but I've already heard this song, so just letting you guys know.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind to let them talk.
Yeah. I want to go back to that.
Got some things to say.
Hold on, let me go all the way back. The beat on this is awesome. And Gone is pretty cool too. Shout out to Gone, Luke Gone.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they are behind to let them talk.
If they talk behind my back, then all that means is that they're behind. You know, they're behind. They're talking about the same old things because he's been putting out new shit. You know, and so they're all talking about and making fun of the same old. But if they're talking behind his back, then they're behind, you know, because back, behind, you know, behind someone, but also they're behind, like, on what to talk about. Dude, that's, wow.
Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. This gon' be the last time I dress this, cause quite frankly I'm getting pissed
he's mad because he's performing for an empty house, but I sold it out because same place maybe. You know, maybe he performed at the same place as this metaphorical dude he's talking about, and Crypt sold it out, but this guy had an empty crowd. Maybe Crypt took his crowd or whatnot, but there's no audience there, so.
My mama always told me that jealousy rears its face in the face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it. Keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face. They ain't important, you're worth more than their entire estate. So just sit back and laugh at their ass. They ain't important, you're worth more than their face of adversity. Then verses would come my way, but just ignore it. Keep it soaring, leave them sore in the face. They ain't important, you're worth more than their entire estate. So just sit back and laugh at their ass. Keep on stacking that cash. Let them talk if it'll get them off. What they speak just means that they mad. They just want what you got and refuse to do what you did to top them. So the only option that they're gonna rock with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for a minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking with is to keep on talking while you keep on walking. So let them talk for.
Dude, that quicker flow is always great because when Crypt does it quicker, you can understand him. He's fluid, he's fluent. I love that shit. That shit's awesome.
A minute, but I'm back and got some. If you're gonna keep on talking behind my back, then I'll just do great things in your face. If you're gonna focus on my career, then it appears you're the one to blame. That you're gonna be in my shadow, have shown staring at my backbone and asshole. You know it's a fact, bro, that I'm that dope. Rap circles around you like I'm a lasso. Went from rags to riches. You
Rap circles around you like I'm a lasso. Awesome.
dope rap circles around you like I'm a lasso. Went from rags to riches. You just sit back and bitching. Like if you keep battling, I'ma feel bad and give your ass commission. But I have no sympathy for you. I don't care about the shit that you went through. You only care about me when it's something you need and it's so convenient for you.
Yep.
Then you get up on the internet and act like I left you and tell everybody that I when it blew up. I forgot about my friends, I forgot about my fans, I forgot everybody who helped me get to the top. And I'm a selfish motherfucker, don't deserve what I got. But now I'm happy that I never even brought you along. If this is how you act when your homies get on, bro, you gon' always be alone. I was
Wow. Hold on, I want to go back pretty far. I want to hear that cadence again. But, dude, that's the internet for you. You piss someone off, they're going to go to the internet and say shit, and then, you know, you feel obligated to explain yourself sometimes about it. So that's crazy.
It's something you need and it's so convenient for you. Then you get up on the internet and act like I left you and tell everybody that I when it blew up. I forgot about my friends, I forgot about my fans, I forgot everybody who helped me get to the top. And I'm a selfish motherfucker, don't deserve what I got. But now I'm happy that I never even brought you along. If this is how you act when your homies get on, bro, you gon' always be alone. I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they all behind. I let them talk. Let them talk.
I let them talk. Woo.
Let them talk.
Yeah.
Should I let him talk? Never know. Y'all are more corny than ethanol. I got no patience for Twitter tweeting. If we really beefing, then I'll pull up with a weapon drawn. Came in this bitch like a wrecking ball using my pistol. Never.
Hold up. Luke Gone, man. Luke Gone's awesome. He always does fast flows that are cool and spits that bar. So let's go back, listen to that again.
Let him talk.
Should I let him talk? Never know. Y'all are more corny than ethanol. I got no patience for Twitter tweeting. If we really beefing, then I'll pull up with a weapon drawn. Came in this bitch like a wrecking ball using my pistol and Uzi like do. Mad every time before they set me off. I am becoming a villain when I kill him like Beninol.
Wow.
Pull up to the fucking murder scene. Dead body with the flies buzzing like a worker bee. So much uncertainty, there's sure to be some absurdity. With the witnesses, it occurred to me if they're squealing, then I'll be serving like 300 years in the pen. So I'm never gonna let them talk, keep it with friends. But I fear that it's nearing the end. I got demons appearing again every time that I'm searing the pen to the paper. The lyrics offend every person who's hearing it there and again every time.
What was that? He said something about searing the paper with lyrics. And it was like he was on a food scheme there.
100 years in the pen, so I'm never gonna let them talk, keep it with friends. But I fear that it's nearing the end. I got demons appearing again every time that I'm searing the pen to the paper. The lyrics offend every person who's hearing it there in defense. I've been cheering against this American cancel culture, fucking arrogant shit has been wearing me. Then it's embarrassing, treating me like I'm a terrorist. I'ma go veering the bend as I'm steering the bend, still I'm rearing the deer. It's a miracle that I was carrying left, cause I had a few beers at appearance events. All these motherfuckers dropping me to drinking, and it has me thinking all the stress I'm dealing with has got me barely clinging on to winning. Now my eyes are shrinking, no, there's not an inkling of hope. I don't really wanna see no internet trolls telling me I'll never be dope. Every bit I kill so cold, will bust flows till I rip my soul. Real hustle when I get up in the stool with the real ones and spill blood, cause I'm still cutthroat. Until the day I when I made it, I'ma be a renegade until the haters never gonna emulate them. Crypt and I make green paper, we live.
Wow. That fast flow, man, that was awesome. I want to go back, hear some of that again.
Terrorist, I'ma go veering the bend as I'm steering the bend, still I rearing the deer. It's a miracle that I was carrying left, cause I had a few beers at appearance events. All these motherfuckers dropping me to drinking, and it has me thinking all the stress I'm dealing with has got me barely clinging on to winning. Now my eyes are shrinking, no, there's not an inkling of hope. I don't really wanna see no internet trolls telling me I'll never be dope. Every beat I kill so cold, will bust flows till I rip my soul. Real hustle when I get up in the stew with the real ones and spill blood, cause I'm still cutthroat. Until the day when I made it, I'ma be a renegade until the haters never gonna emulate them. Crypt and I make green paper, we live a life you could never, dog. Me make
Crypt and I make green paper, because Crypt, he could be saying kryptonite, like kryptonite, the thing that, you know, weakens Superman, and it's green. But green paper, also money-wise, Crypt and I make money, you know, money. But maybe, you know, green paper could mean something else in writing, you know, it doesn't matter. But that was a cool double there, you know. Crypt and I make green paper, because Crypt and I, but kryptonite, that was cool.
green paper, we live a life you could never, dog. Meme makers are weak haters, they're unhappy and already lost. RIP as I cremate them, you hot flashing like menopause. Give a fuck about a little chump, middle finger up as I let them talk.
I was gone for a minute, but I'm back and got some things to say. People talking about me, but they talking about the same old things. They worry about my day, and they worry about my life. If they talk behind my back, it just means that they all behind. I let them talk.
That was Let Him Talk. That shit is cool. That shovel effect at the end is lit. Oh,
You're probably
man,
thinking to
stupid
yourself,
fucking ads, man. Oh my god, bro. What's this one? I don't wanna. Alright, we'll get into that in a second. But I just want to reiterate to you guys that this is my first ever reaction. And I don't have a face cam yet, but I will be getting one. And I will be doing more reactions on my reaction channel. I'm recording this one now, and I'm going live on JBZ, my main rap channel, for you guys. But if you guys want to see more stuff, let me know in the live chat and also in the comment section of this video. And let's get this video pretty good, so then I can start doing live streams on there. And you know, I'll leave the link to the reaction channel in the description, so you guys can go check it out. I might have already said that, but that's okay. And dude, that's awesome. So this one's called I Don't Wanna. This is a new one. Haven't seen this one, haven't heard this one, so let's get right into it. Nice piano.
I don't wanna shop for no black slacks. I don't wanna shop for no dress shoes. I don't wanna shop for a black tie. I don't wanna shop for a black suit. I don't wanna hear a bunch of phone calls. I don't wanna hear a sorry for your loss. I don't wanna see a bunch of people contact me acting like they even cared at all. I don't wanna see a bunch of RIPs filling up another Facebook feed. I don't want another text from a fake friend.
Wow, that is so true. Like, I'm gonna go all the way back, bro. Speak your shit, man. Speak your shit. Dude, I don't wanna hear any more RIPs either. All these rappers are dying, and a lot of people are going away, and it's just sad, bro. It's horrible.
I don't wanna shop for no black slacks. I don't wanna shop for no dress shoes. I don't wanna shop for a black tie. I don't wanna shop for a black suit. I don't wanna hear a bunch of phone calls. I don't wanna hear a sorry for your loss. I don't wanna see a bunch of people contact me acting like they even cared at all. I don't wanna see a bunch of RIPs filling up another Facebook feed. I don't want another text from a fake friend saying that they're thinking of me. I don't want my name in no newspaper. I don't wanna meet another caretaker. I don't want another conversation with someone that's telling me that God's plan is greater. I don't want another 3-day event. I don't want no more sadness to bathe in. I don't want another body.
Wow, he's talking about all this death, you know, this death that probably happened, or, you know, because a lot of deaths happen, and he doesn't want to shop for those clothes to go to another funeral. And he doesn't want to shop for all this other stuff, and he doesn't want friends who are fake telling him that they're thinking of him and all this stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You know, a lot of people can relate to this. A lot of people, you know, this is something they can relate to, and Crypt does a good job at that. And especially his cadence and stuff. Awesome, man. Awesome. We'll go back a little bit.
another conversation with someone that's telling me that God's plan is greater. I don't want another 3-day event. I don't want no more sadness to bathe in. I don't want another body to identify on a table that is stainless. I don't want another plot I have to pick. I don't want another hearse I have to rent. I don't want another verse from the Bible that the pastor keeps drilling inside of my head. I don't want another visitation to attend, waiting for the service to begin, knowing half the audience is only there to give bereavement, leaving a 3-day weekend. I don't want to have another flower that is pinned to my chest for the moment, knowing that it happened. I don't want to have another flower that is pinned to my chest for the moment, knowing that I have visitation to attend, waiting for the service to begin, knowing half the audience is only there to give bereavement, leaving a 3-day weekend. I don't.
Wow, that's crazy, man. You know, he's showing up to this funeral right now, and you know, talking about how the audience, people are only there for a little bit, only there for certain things, and dude, that's crazy. He doesn't wanna see all that, and I don't think anyone would. You know, it's not necessarily something that people want to see. People don't want to hear about death. People don't want to see death. You know, people don't want a flower pinned to their chest always, and you know, it's all just horrible stuff that no one wants to see. So saying I don't want to, you know, that's awesome, because no one wants to do that. You know, it's kind of like a normal thing that no one wants to do.
Want to have another flower that is pinned to my chest for the moment, knowing that I have to place it on the blanket of the casket as we take it to the grave to lower. I don't want to be another pallbearer. I don't want to see my father volunteers. I don't want to smell the fragrance of the flowers at the funeral.
Hold on. I want to hear that again.
Volunteers. I don't want to smell the fragrance of pallbearer. I don't want to see my father volunteers. I don't want to smell the fragrance of the flowers at the funeral home as a bow of prayer. I don't want another front row seat. I don't want to hear another eulogy. I don't want to listen to the pastor tell me stories of the person right in front of me. I don't want to touch another cold hand. I don't want to say that I don't understand. I don't want to hear that that's a shell of the person I once loved on a casket stand. I don't want to see a bunch of old pictures reminiscing on the times I'm missing. Looking around through these watery eyes for a tissue to stop them from dripping. I don't want to have to listen to another sermon. I can't pay attention because my heart is hurting, knowing that I'll never ever see them again, and this pain that I have is eternal. I don't want to hear another organ play another sad song like Amazing Grace, or go rest high on that mountain while I'm shouting, asking why he couldn't let him stay. I don't want to.
Wow. He was getting way more upset. You could tell the tone of his voice was getting higher as he went and as he started talking about all this stuff. And he didn't want a pastor to stand in front and talk about someone who was right in front of him. Doesn't want to touch another cold hand. You know, it's sad. It sucks. And I've been to a couple funerals. You know, I've never been to an open casket funeral before, but I've been to funerals, and they're not fun because all that's there is sadness. All that there is, you know, someone who you miss and you're going to miss, and you know you're gonna miss them, and it's just, it sucks, man. It really does.
I don't want to hear another organ play another sad song like Amazing Grace, or go rest high on that mountain while I'm shouting, asking why he couldn't let him stay. I don't want to lock arms with my older brother standing over top of corpse. I don't want to say no more last words as they close the casket door. I don't want to feel the dead weight in my hands as we pick up the body on the count of 3, knowing that the person that I loved my entire life is lying next to me. I don't want to load another loved one up. I don't want another purple flag in my truck. I don't want another funeral procession driving through the town, messing traffic up. I don't want to make another right turn, going through the cemetery gates, only seeing just a handful of my family members show up at the wake. I don't want to have to pull another casket from the back of the hearse as I'm fighting back, crying, and carry it right to the burial site, and then sit at the side while everyone is silent and watch as they drop the casket in the ground. Slowly now, to 6 feet down, and look around as we all cry and we all say our final goodbyes. I don't want to watch them pour the dirt on. I don't want to accept that they're really gone. I don't want to forget that they ever existed, acting like my life will continue on. I don't want to see the time go fast and watch the straw on the gravesite grow in the grass, slowly thinking less and less about them while they lay alone under a stone plaque. I'm just saying that I need some answers.
Wow. Something about stone plaque, you know, graveyard sites, and he doesn't want to see all that shit. That shit's crazy, man. I'm sorry, Crypt. I'm sorry you had to witness that. It sucks for everybody. But, you know, it'll get better. Everything gets better over time. Well, not everything, but most things, you know. And yeah, you'll always miss the person, but, you know, if you believe in it, you know, she's looking right at you, so.
While they lay alone under a stone plaque, I'm just saying that I need some answers. Something that can make some sense of this. Something that can put my mind at ease. Something that gives me a reason to live. Until then, I'm just out here with ghosts. Steady looking for my faith. Forever searching for my soul. But I feel like I'm walking in place.
Wow. Great song. meaningful song. Wow. Good shit. More ads.
$5,000.
Every song, there's more ads. Can you just tell YouTube to stop giving me ads? What's this one? Rappers Don't Like Me. This one is featuring futuristic. Featuring futuristic. Nice alliteration. But never heard this one either. Rappers Do Not Like Me. And you know, good topic for a song. It's awesome. And I like it. It's awesome. And futuristic makes great songs. I have a playlist of futuristic songs on my Spotify. So futuristic is cool, spits bars, and he's been on Crypt songs before. So, you know he's gonna spit, and you know Crypt's gonna spit too. So let's hear this.
Rappers do not like me cause I see right through they bullshit. Rapping about a life they do not live, you cannot fool Crypt. Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Zach, all these motherfuckers act up.
Nice. Did he just say my name? Because my name is Zach. But I think Futuristic's name is Zach too. So, shout out to Futuristic. Nice name. I have the same name. Mine's spelled Z-A-C-K. And I think Futuristic's name is spelled Z-A-C-H. So, still he said my name. So, Crypt said my name, guys. Oh my gosh.
Rappers do not like me cause I see right through they bullshit. Rapping about a life they do not live, you cannot fool Crypt. Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Zach, all these motherfuckers act up when they post on the gram and they act up. I saw a dude post a clip the other day, but the clip wasn't even in the fucking gun. Bro, what the fuck you got cold outside?
That was funny. He was talking to Futuristic, and he was saying why do all these people act up and stuff like that. And he said he saw a clip of a guy posted the other day, and the clip wasn't even in a gun. Because like clips on IG, clips like videos, but clips in a gun, that's funny. Crypt, talk your shit.
Clip wasn't even in the fucking gun. Bro, what the fuck, it got cold outside cause you putting on the front. You can't fool a motherfucker that knows how to use the gun, put it back.
Whoa, what was that?
You can't fool a motherfucker that knows how to use the gun, put it back in your pocket. You ain't scared in the fucking gun. Bro, what the fuck, it got cold outside cause you putting on the front. You can't fool a motherfucker that knows how to use the gun, put it back in your pocket. You ain't scaring no one. Rappers be doing the most. They be posting these pictures riding in a ghost, but we know it is rented by the buddy folks. Only one that you have is your Snapchat ghost, so give it back their rolls.
Wow. They're saying that people are fake. It's probably something your dad rented or your parents rented or something similar. Dude, he's just ripping people apart, man. Dude, Crypt, do your thing.
By the buddy folks, only one that you have is your Snapchat ghost, so give it back their rolls. And roll your ass out. Your life is about as fake as that deal you turned down. Rappers always telling tons of fables. Rappers always saying fuck a label, but if it actually happened, they'd be cracking quicker than a DJ scratching at the turntable. Rappers always saying fuck the fame. Rappers always say it's my time. Rappers always say they run the game, but I see them limping on the sidelines. Cause rappers do not like me cause I see
Rappers say that it's my time, but I always see them sitting on the sidelines. And he's talking about independence. People who talk about being independent don't want a label, but once something happens, they like go crazy, and it's all about that money. All the people look for is money, and not everyone, but people like Crypt who are real. He does it for the music, and there's a lot of other rappers out there who do it for the music. But there's certain people who actually look for the money, so they want to be independent, but the moment that a label calls, they're leaving. They're leaving independence, and they're going straight with the label. And sometimes that label fucks them up, and they can't get back to it. So, crazy stuff, Crypt.
I'm lipping on the sidelines, cause rappers do not like me cause I see right through they bullshit. Rapping about a life they do not live, you cannot fool Crypt. Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Rappers do not like me, I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me, throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me, they say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me, won't you come and get some? Rappers do not like me, I don't give a fuck. Rappers do
Nice
not like me,
chorus.
throw my middle finger.
The chorus is cool. I feel like I would have rather heard the first part of the chorus repeated rather than the second part, because it can get repetitive after a while. But just some constructive criticism, Crypt. I would have rather heard the first one, the first part of the chorus rather than the second part. Just saying.
Do not like me, throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me, they say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me, won't you come and get some?
Low key, maybe high key. No, these rappers do not like me, cause I cracked the code. I made.
Hold up. Futuristic's coming. I want to take a picture and post it on Facebook. We're on Instagram right now. Dudes, say hi to Instagram, everyone. We're here live, reacting to Crypts' album, Buried Alive. Come check it out. JBizZ YouTube channel. Alright, hit it up. Let's go. Alright, if you guys follow me on Instagram, let's see that. Hard to hear me? Can you hear me right now or no? I don't know your favorite verse. Is it hard to hear me though? I don't know how to. The live might be a little bit delayed. I'm not sure how the live is, but without the music you can hear me. With the music I'm not going to talk that much, but alright, cool. So without the music you should be able to hear me fine. I won't talk with the music that much, so let me know if you guys can hear the actual video playing though. Nice. Thanks, Albert. Nice. Let me know if you guys can hear the video too. Let me know if that's nice or not.
Low key, maybe high key. No, these rappers do not like me, cause I cracked the code. I made the mold that everyone come bite me. It's unlikely that you talk up on the web but wanna fight me, cause in person you a bitch. I took a picture with your wifey, yo. Say cheese for the
Took a picture with your wifey. That's awesome. Can you guys hear the music when I play it, the video? Let me know. Let me know. I'll rewind it a little bit so we can hear Futuristic start again.
Low key, maybe high key. No, these rappers do not like me, cause I cracked the code. I made the mold that everyone come bite me. It's unlikely that you talk up on the web but wanna fight me, cause in person you a bitch. I took a picture with your wifey, yo. Say cheese for the camera. I'm a pro, you an amateur. Niggas get real weird when they get a little cop, but we both know you broke as a janitor. Really never been a fan of you. I got goons that'll handle you. I don't wanna shake hands with you. I got $3 million chilling in the bank right now. I ain't even got a manager, cause
Hold up. Let me hear that again. What did he just say? That
get a little cop, but we both know you broke as a janitor. Really never been a fan of you.
we both know you're broke as a janitor, because janitors don't make that much money. That's fucking hilarious.
Niggas get real weird when they get a little cop, but we both know you broke as a janitor. Really never been a fan of you. I got goons that'll handle you. I don't wanna shake hands with you. I got $3 million chilling in the bank right now. I ain't even got a manager, cause I be on my shit.
Dude, he's got $3 million chilling in the bank, man. I wish I had that much money. That I do a lot of shit with that. Cool. Thanks, Albert. Thanks for letting me know. For those of you who just joined, man, I hope to get a face cam soon so we can get this party going. This is my first reaction though, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you do, let me know. The recorded version of this, the edited video of it, will be on my reaction channel, which is JBizZ Reacts. I will leave the link down below in the description so you guys can go check it out. I've already said that once in the video, but for those of you on live, I'm letting you guys know. So if you want me to do more reactions, let me know and I will. But I might not always do them on live. I might only record them. So live is probably going to be once a week whenever I have it open. Maybe I'll put out a schedule or something. But just, let me know what you guys want me to react to. And I love music and I want to start reacting. So yeah, let's hear Futuristic some more. Spit your shit, Future.
Now I ain't even got a manager, cause I be on my shit. You should quit, haters for the weak. Made it from the mud, but you stuck, blaming it on me. That's a trip, but acknowledge them, waiting we gon' see. Wanna diss, book me for a feature, eat you for a fee. It's indie amplified, ample time to spit it and tantalize. Handsome guys still killing it.
Indie Amplify, that's the website that, that Futuristic and Crypt are on, that you can do features and you can buy reactions and stuff. Pretty cool.
Ample time to spit it and tantalize. Handsome guys still killing it. All you do is fantasize. Handle mine. I know they mad at me, but I just love them. As the last guy that came and dissed me, how I ended that discussion. Come on.
Rappers do not like me cause I see right through they bullshit. Rapping about a life they do not live.
Nice verse, Fuge. Nice verse. That was a good verse. I like how he rapped on it. I liked his flow. I liked his bars. It was lit. Futuristic's awesome. So.
Can I fool Chris? Spitting about them guns, but they know nothing about them full clips. And if I lay the chopper on their lap, you see they full of shit. Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me. They say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me. Won't you come and get some? Rappers do not like me. I don't give a fuck. Rappers do not like me. Throw my middle fingers up. Rappers do not like me. They say I'm not enough. Rappers do not like me. Won't you come and get some?
Nice. Good shit. I gotta put the mute button ready because of all the fucking ads. Yep. Oh gosh.
When quarantine started, I just decided like to do something for everybody and just put together.
I don't like ads. Shut up, ads. I might have skipped too far, so let me go back. Alright. Shit, it's muted.
Who you know rapping about the shit that they think when nobody else calling all the shots that they make? I could drop a song tomorrow when I wouldn't have to borrow permissions to like these other rappers you think are great. Who you know turning down a couple $100 grand from a company that wanted to control your whole brand with a 5-year deal? Everybody's in a dump, but I'm in year one, already master hand.
Wow,
Who you know
wow,
rap?
wow. He's talking about the industry.
Drop a song tomorrow.
Let's hear this shit. I'm gonna go all the way back. Start it over.
Who you know rapping about the shit that they think when nobody else calling all the shots that they make? I could drop a song tomorrow when I wouldn't have to borrow permissions to like these other rappers you think are great. Who you know turning down a couple $100 grand from a company that wanted to control your whole brand with a 5-year deal? Everybody's in a dump, but I'm in year one, already master hand. Who you know rapping that is their own boss? Who you know who's had in the pen is so raw? Who you know collaborating with the idol that they got a couple canvases of them hanging on the studio wall? Bitch, me, I'm bad with it. Disproving what them critics had written. 1 minute I'm trash for the next minute fabulous. Got them going.
Ooh, that cadence though.
Canvases of them hanging on the studio wall. Bitch, me, I'm bad with it. Disproving what them critics had written. 1 minute I'm trash for the next minute fabulous. Got them going back and forth at the plane. The game is a badness. Madness. My mind is a labyrinth. So many paths to pick. Traveling faster. End up where the casket is. Accidents happen whenever I rap. Cause I'm packing that heat like the spice in a cabinet. And I'm
Wow. Packing that heat like the spice in the cabinet. Dude, man. His flow changed up there. And he started rapping. And he was talking about how he's independent. He has his plaques on the wall. And dude, man, he is independent, doesn't have a label, and he is still doing phenomenally. So, shout out to his mom. I know his mom helps him a lot, and you know what a nice girl she is, nice woman. So.
whenever I rap, cause I'm packing that heat like the spice in a cabin. And I'm too dope like those hits of cocaine. Flows gas, I'm only spitting the propane. It's so sad the rappers thinking they so.
Ooh, flows gas, I'm only spitting that propane. Wow.
The propane, it's so sad that rappers thinking they so great. Cause when they compare themselves to me, there ain't no way. Moving to the side like Olay. I'm in the fast track, you in the slow lane. Yo, rap career is like a basket of dirty jackets because you got no game. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you know pack that heat? Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-R-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me. Who you
C-O-Y-P-T? C-R-Y-P-T, Crypt. Oh, he spelled his name. That's dope. That's dope. He's basically saying him. You know, we do know him.
YPT, me, bitch, me. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you know pack that heat? Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-R-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me. Name another rapper that can do what I do. Sing his fucking heart out while playing guitar too. And drop bars harder than guarding Abdul-Jabbar. And carve through flows like a harpoon. I'm sick with it. This shit has been his...
What? Dude, that flow switch up again. And what did he just say there? Something about he played guitar at the same time and he was rapping that flow. And dude, man.
I'm playing guitar too and drop bars harder than guarding Abdul-Jabbar and carve through flows like a harpoon. I'm sick with it. This shit has been as ridiculous cause I'm quick with it. Funny, everyone forgets that I'm equipped with the...
Ooh, he switched the flow again, bro. How many times, Crypt? How many times are you gonna switch the fucking flow? How many? Because I want to know. You know, NF put out a song called Layers the other day that I listened to, and he switched it up, but Crypt switching it up a whole shit ton of times. And oh my god, bro.
Flows like a harpoon. I'm sick quick with it. The shit I spit is ridiculous, cause I'm quick with it. Funny, everyone forgets that I'm equipped with the gift to spit venom until they listen and pick Crypt on their list, bitch. I never quit winning. I can tell you a story with a twist. Rap it really slow or rap it really quick, or rap on any beat, make it sound sick. Get so many clicks, sounding like a metronome in this bitch, like tick, 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 tock. Time is up according to my wrist. Watch, I'm versatile.
So he talked about metronome because they tick, metronomes tick, but tick tock, like the clock on his wrist. You know, he has a watch. That's what a watch is a clock that people wear on their wrist. So it's, wow, crazy, man.
Tick, tick, tock. Time is up according to my wrist. Watch, I'm versatile. Full of sauce like lasagna. You versatile. Awful in every genre.
Whoa, sauce on lasagna. You're making me hungry, Crypt. Chill out.
Time is up according to my wrist. Watch, I'm versatile. Full of sauce like lasagna. You versatile. Awful in every genre. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash it?
So he said he's versatile. He got that sauce like lasagna, but they're versatile when making music because they suck.
Rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? I'm awful in every genre. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you know pack that heat? Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-O-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me. Who you know rap like me? Who you know spaz on the beat? Who you know smash every track that he raps on? That's a guarantee. Bitch, me. Who you know pack that heat? Who you know stack that cheese? Who you know have no beef with the C-O-Y-P-T? Me, bitch, me.
Wow, what a song. What a song. Another freaking ad. Oh my Jesus fuck. Dude, someone's got to talk to Susan. Make sure that she knows what is going on. Okay, what's this one? Voicemail. I've heard this one too. I'm just letting y'all know. I've heard this one too. And this is Voicemail with Chris Webby. This shit's awesome. Let's get right into it.
Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health, all alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health, all alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. So many times I've cried.
I love that chorus. Now you know how it goes when I get your voicemail. He's talking about a chick. He is for sure. And it's not really like a super sentimental song because the beat's kind of still a little bit like, you know, he's going to spit his shit type of thing. But it's cool. It's cool. Voicemail. Good song name.
Now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. So many times I've cried, so many times I've hurt, so many times I've tried to die and take a ride in that long black hearse, but I called you first. But you
How many times in this album has he said the word hearse? I want you guys to let me know because I've heard the word hearse, H-E-A-R-S-E, like at least 6 or 7 times now. And what number track are we on? What number track is this? This is track number 8. 8 out of 15. Wow. He said hearse so many freaking times, man. That's crazy.
ignored me, cause you knew that my life was piss pouring. You would move to the side when it gets gory, and then you would arrive when my mood would subside and I get a victory. It's funny how these people tell you that they'll always be there for you through the thick and thin, cause when you lose and they ain't nowhere to be viewed until you improve and begin to win. Then all of a sudden they come out of nowhere and act like they've always been there. Like you weren't the one that was braving the storms. They just seen the weather's fair and they wanna claim you when you get well.
You weren't the one who was braving storms. All they see, they just come by when the weather's fair or something like that. But that is so true, man. You know, not many people see you when you're at your worst, but they come by when, you know, you're all right. They think you're all right, so they come by, they say what's up, and you've actually been through a whole shitload. And you're like, where the fuck were you when I did it then, huh?
And they wanna claim you when you get well, and they'll be quick to say that you're friends and they always knew that you'd excel. But you weren't there on the night I had a gun to my head with a one-way trip to hell. So don't you ever dare to look my way. All you fair weather friends are fake, and if you don't think it's fair, then I'll say, where were you on the nights that I sat by?
Wow, great verse, great verse. Chorus, again, is playing, that's awesome. I love the chorus. and he's talking about his friends. His friends weren't there when he was trying to commit suicide, and he wanted to die and stuff like that. Crypt, please don't leave us. Please don't think that way again. I love you, Crypt. Whether other people love you or not, you're awesome. So I love you. I appreciate you. But damn, that's crazy. Crazy.
Nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health. All alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health? All alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail.
You see, friendship should be crystal clear, but with some of y'all, this shit hard to tell. When the chips were down, yelling, give a fuck, weren't picking up when I called your cell. But then it changed, and I bought a chain, and I bought a house, and I bought a range. Now they calling back, want an autograph for they cousin.
Oh, Chris, man, Chris.
Weren't picking up when I called crystal clear, but with some of y'all, this shit
Up the cell, but now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail.
You see, friendship should be crystal clear, but with some of y'all, this shit hard to tell. When the chips were down, yelling, give a fuck, weren't picking up when I called your cell. But then it changed, and I bought a chain, and I bought a house, and I bought a range. Now they calling back, want an autograph for they cousin and wanna come hang. Shit.
Wow, that is true though. People who are super famous get so much more attention that when you're calling, when you're not that big, and you're like, oh, I thought we were friends, I'm gonna call you up, I'm gonna hit you up, make sure you're all right. But then once he bought all this range, once he bought the mansion, once he bought the chain, then the dude called back wanting an autograph and asking to come hang, and why didn't you do that before, that type of thing. Great message, great message.
Some of y'all, this shit hard to tell. When the chips were down, yelling, give a fuck, weren't picking up when I called your cell. But then it changed, and I bought a chain, and I bought a house, and I bought a range. Now they calling back, want an autograph for they cousin and wanna come hang. Shit, it's not even like I'm still pissed at them, cause carrying that shit is toxic. And now, I'm way more rich than them. I'm too busy counting my profits, took my shot to explode. Y'all ain't acknowledged.
That's true. He doesn't really talk to them anymore. Not that it was important, but, he's making the profits now. He's doing what he loves to do, and he's making it. And fuck them, fuck them. That's for sure.
I'm too busy counting my profits, took my shot to explode. Y'all ain't acknowledge me, so you can still come to my shows. You'll just get charged of the dough. Yeah, I cut out all of them fake ones. I'm riding out with my day ones, and we still tight as fuck. Breaking bread, taking vacations. Ain't mad at you at all. Too many plaques up on my wall. I'm not trying to be a dick, but you should have picked up my call.
Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room?
No, he's not being a dick. It's true. He should have picked up his call, I like the part when he said, you can still come to my shows, but you're going to get charged at the door. Like, you can still come, but you're going to be treated like everyone else when you come because you're not my friend, remember? You didn't want to hit me up. You didn't want to do anything like that. And so, you're going to get charged like everyone else when you do it.
Be a dick, but you should have picked up my call.
Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health? All alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail. Where were you on the nights that I sat by myself in my room, out my mind, trying to handle my health? All alone on the phone, hoping you pick up the cell. But now I know how it goes when I get your voicemail.
That shit was cool. Did this instrumental at the end is fire. I'm gonna let it play out and then I'll move on to the next song. Oh my god, what is this shit? God damn. Alright, this is a Bad Friend. Obviously, I've heard this one too. Great fucking video. Fantastic video, man. The video was awesome. The message is awesome. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. And this is Bad Friend. And yeah, for who's joined the live stream, This is my first reaction, and I will be getting a face cam soon, so we can start this. And yeah, it's gonna be lit. What I'm gonna do with the recorded portion of this, you know, the not live version, I'm gonna be chopping it up each song and restarting my reaction. You know, I'm gonna be chopping up each song and putting them out individually on my JBizzy Reacts channel, so you guys will be able to check that out when these videos come up after this live stream. But I will be leaving the link to my reaction channel in the description, so you guys can check it out, and as well as every other social media if you guys want to follow me there. So let's just leave it at that, and let's get right into Bad Friend. I just have to announce that for the live stream people. I'll probably cut this out of the normal video, but you know, Bad Friend. Here we go.
2:30 in the morning and I get a text from my friend. She said, I need you right now, and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside, we're happy, and we show it to the world. And we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she
Called her. She called him fucking early. Wow. I watched, I can't remember who I watched, but I watched someone react to this, and he said something about, if you called him that early, he's not waking up. That's the same with me. If I'm asleep and you call me at 3 or 4 in the morning, I'm sorry, but I probably won't hear it. But that's crazy. You know, she called him asking for help, and he knew what that meant, because he's dealt with it before. It was like looking in the mirror to him, and he knows exactly what she's going through. So that's crazy. He talked about it in another song, how, like, where were you when I wanted to die? So he knows how it feels.
serious so the truth won't unfurl, but I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blur. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen us.
I've always liked that line. We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. That's crazy.
Means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here. Please breathe. You got so much left to do. Stay here. Don't leave. The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her, listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me. I'm here. Let it out. It's okay. Just cry till you can't cry. No more tears down your face. A couple minutes went by.
That's awesome. Reassure her, you know, let her know that everything's okay, everything's fine, and, you know, he's there if she wants to talk to her. That's a good thing to do. That's awesome. I don't know why. I know why it says Bad Friend because I've heard the song before, but Crypt sounds like a good friend. For real. So, you know, it's keeping it real with us.
It out. It's okay. Just cry till you can't cry. No more tears down your face. A couple minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello. But I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones. I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police? Or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations?
Yes. That's all I'm going to say is yes. Do all that.
Do you call the police, or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this.
No. I know I've heard this before, but I still hate that. You know, when I first heard it, I actually thought he did it. You know, when he left it. And, dudes, it's crazy how you have two different options, and you never know which one is perfect. You never know which one is the best one. And in that moment, at least, you don't know which one's the best one. And you know, you're scrambling, you're figuring out what to do. But looking back and looking at all these situations, obviously, you know, you don't want anyone to die, especially if you're friends with someone. So you do the first options that he said, where you know, you call their parents, you call the police, make sure she's okay, that type of stuff, instead of just laying down in bed and not talking about it. Because that's the whole reason she came to you, is so you guys could talk about it. She doesn't want to feel that way. She hates feeling that way. So obviously, she needs to find a way to get better. And she called her friend, and her friend should let everyone else know who's close to them. Just to make sure that she has support where she lives, and she has support where she's at. And, you know, but when I first heard it, I actually thought he did that shit. Like, I really did. And I was a little bit upset. I was like, oh, now I know that Crypt's a bad friend, but nah, he's not.
She's alive, ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this depression she dealt with. And who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish. So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head. Closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then. Till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call ended, and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her life, if only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a drive.
Yes, hear what he's saying. All right, reach out to someone. Make sure you have people who are going to take care of you, who are going to make you feel a certain way, because it's helpful. And you don't want to end up like this girl at a funeral where everyone's watching, and you know, people are there crying about you. You know, I wouldn't want to see that up in heaven. If I died, I would not want to see that. If I you know, committed suicide or whatnot, I wouldn't want to do that. So
at the funeral had ever felt depressed, to get some help so that your face won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now, and nobody would be sad, and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person.
There we go. Hit him with the switch up. There we go. See, you realize it's all fake. She wasn't actually dead. He didn't actually do that shit, because he's a good friend, man. He knows how he feels when he feels the same way she did. So, you know, he did what the good thing was and let everyone know. Man, switch up, bro. Leaving everyone on their toes and then switching up and making the better decision. That's a cool tactic in music, and other rappers do that, and it's awesome.
Instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent, but then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything. We ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
Wow, I like that ending part. I've always liked it. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one. Dude, that's more true than you'll ever know, because, dude, it's like, you know, I don't understand why people get mad at friends who just try to help them, at friends who have people check on them. I don't understand why they're upset. But I guess I wouldn't, because I've never been in that situation. But you know what? Like he said, he'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one, because, look, she's not dead. She's not, so that's awesome. Bad friend. Good song. Awesome song. Love it.
What are you doing on your phone?
I'm sorry.
Ads again, because Susan hates us. No, I'm just kidding. What's this one? Is it true? Is it featuring anybody? Let's see. I don't see that it's featuring anybody, but I've never heard this one. So, is it true? Is it true? I hope it's either sad or fucking just bar heavy and fast. Either way, it's gonna be lit. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's get right into it. You can hear a little kid laughing in the background. That's hilarious. That's funny. I love when kids laugh. It's funny. I have two little sisters of my own, and when they're laughing, it's just a warm, comforting feeling knowing that you made a little kid laugh. So.
Grandpa! Hey, Grandpa, come here. I want to play a game with you, Grandpa. Let's play some Truth or Dare. I'll go first.
Whoa, he's talking about his grandpa. Playing Truth or Dare. He wants to play a game. Wants to play a game with him. Oh, shit. Wants to play a game with his grandpa. So, let's hear how he continues talking to his grandpa.
I want to play a game with you, Grandpa. Let's play some Truth or Dare. I'll go first. Is it true that when my mom was 2, you started to abuse her? Lost your wife and decided mama would be a new one? Is it true what they say about your place? Or just a rumor that it's hotter than you can imagine there with Lucifer? Is it true that...
Wow. What the fuck did this guy do? Beat his mom when she was 2? Abused her? Wow. Dude, people can be crazy, man. Especially his grandpa. And he said something about since she wasn't his wife no more and making his mom his wife. So it was weird. I don't understand that situation, but good flow, good cadence. Beats awesome. Love it. Love it. Let's continue.
Started to abuse her, lost your wife and decided mama would be a new one? Is it true what they say about your place? Or just a rumor that it's hotter than you can imagine there with Lucifer? Is it true that when you spin a...
He said something about a house, how it's hotter than people think there with Lucifer, because he's probably up in hell for doing what he did is what he's trying to say, because Lucifer lives in hell. You guys probably already know that. But that's crazy.
Is it true that when you spent a couple years behind bars, you lied and told my mama that you got in a fight at the bar? Is it true that instead you were picked up by the feds because you were transporting minors across the border for sex? Is it true that all your buddies would come and...
Jesus, transporting minors across the border for sex? That's sex trafficking. That's a crazy amount of jail time if you get caught doing that. Wow.
For sex? Is it true that all your buddies would come and lay on the couch, get high on some pills, and you threatened to pass her around? Is it true that when she said that she would tell what you did, you told her you would kill her if she ever opened her lips? Is it true that you're uncomfortable? I'm sorry. Let me back off. I'm sure you haven't thought of this in years, or even at all, but I'll make this so much easier. Dares are way more fun. Let's spice this game up a bit, Grandpa. You ain't no punk.
Okay. I see what he's doing. This shit is awesome, man. So, in the beginning, he told his grandpa he wanted to play a game of Truth or Dare, which Truth or Dare can be fun, but sometimes it can have consequences, I've played a little bit of Truth or Dare in my time. So it's, he did a good job explaining that. And, he asked, is it true? Is it true, all this stuff? Is it true? Is it true that his mom would die if he opened her mouth? And is it true that his friends would come over and get high on the couch and all this different stuff? Those were all questions. Those were all truths, right? Those were all asking if it is truth. And he said, you know what? Let's spice the game up a little bit. You got balls to do all this stuff. Let's see if you got balls to do some dares. It's dare turn, because that's why the game is truth or dare, because you have to kind of do both. You kind of switch between both. That's, wow.
Dare you to try to make it right, all those things that you did. How you took delight in innocence of your very right, all those things that you did. Grandpa, you ain't no punk. I dare you to try to make it right, all those things that you did. How you took delight in innocence.
I dare you to make it right, all those things that you did. That's a good dare. Make it right.
Right, all those things that you did. How you took delight in innocence of your very own kid. I dare you to try to blame it on your own mental health. Tell me that you were sad. Tell me that your kid helped. I dare you.
Wow. Wow, make it right, man. He's daring all this stuff. That's cool. That's cool how he flipped it. Did both sides of the game. And he continued on the same exact game that he wanted to play at the beginning with his grandfather. So that's cool.
Kid helped. I dare you to try to tell me that you loved her too much, cause you don't even know what love is, you miserable fuck. I dare you to try to right all these wrongs you did in your life, but you can't fix it. Eternity isn't enough time. I dare you to lie to me. That's a sight I'd like to see, because hell has no fury like the fire inside of me. I dare you to make...
I dare you to lie to me. Dude, he's getting crazy, man. He's like spazzing out, bro, on his grandpa. He's like, yo, come on, do this shit to me, man. Like lie to me. Hell's not gonna stop me. You know, the heat up there is not gonna stop me, bro. Like, wow. Going crazy.
Fury like the fire inside of me. I dare you to make excuses. I dare you to justify it. I dare you to disprove it. I dare you to survive this. But I dare you to meet me at the gates of hell when I come, cause I'll be there for a moment, and you and me can have fun. It really is a shame that I don't even know your name, cause if I did, I'd go to Tulsa and I'd spit on your grave. I thank God I never got the chance to meet you, cause I probably would have been the one that killed you. After mama told me all those things you did, you're lucky that a heart attack got you before her kid.
Wow. I gotta go back. Hold on. I'm gonna go way back. I wanna hear that again.
That I don't even know your name, cause if I did, I'd go to Tulsa and I'd spit on your grave. I think
He's glad. You know, he said he's glad he didn't know his name because he'd go to Tulsa, probably where he's buried, and spit on his grave. Wow.
God I never got the chance to meet you, cause I probably would have been the one that killed you. After mama told me all those things you did, you're lucky that a heart attack got you before her kid.
I like that part. When he said, after his mom told him everything that his grandpa did, he should be glad that a heart attack killed him before his kid. Wow. Before her kid. Before his mom's kid, which is him. Wow. That's crazy, man. Would have killed him.
If you're not an independent artist, I'm serious about
Another ad. Really?
Where I'm tired of
Okay, Like Me. I don't know if this one's been out before. It might have, but if it did, I don't remember it. But here's Like Me, guys. If you guys enjoy this video or the live at all, please hit the thumbs up. That'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, let's get right into it.
I'm at the point where I'm tired of giving chances. People take advantage of me, then they up and vanish. I'ma paint this perfect picture so that you can see I'm damaged. But just like its name is Nate, it'll probably stay on the canvas. See the skill that I brandish is overlooked like a canyon.
Like his name is Nate, he'll probably stay on the canvas. I don't know what he's speaking about there, but
Name is Nate, it'll probably stay on the canvas. See the skill that I brandish is overlooked like a canyon. It makes me mad enough to savage up and load up a cannon and blow it at the planet. For ignoring this gold in the hand, it's so misunderstanding what you're looking for. I've shown you Atlantis. Once upon a time there was a little
hold on, I gotta rewind. I liked what he was saying there.
at the planet. For ignoring this gold in the hand, it's so misunderstanding what you're looking for. I've shown you Atlantis. Once upon a time there was a little kid, his name was me. Stripped the ripping tracks apart like a barber that can hardly see. He grew up to be big and strong, pissing the industry off, wishing they'd listen cause they missing what sets Crypt shit apart. But I'd have made it without a label, without a deal. It's not a fable, just cop the crib on top of a hill. So I can watch you as you continue to hate you say, but yell it loud cause I'ma yell this back at your face. You won't ever be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man and you wanna be just like me. You won't never.
Wow, chorus is awesome. That first verse before the chorus was dope too. He's basically just talking about himself, talking about certain things that happened, talking about people, you know, industry, and he's not in the industry, and, you know, that's good. I'm not in the industry either. I rap, you know, I'm a little bit. I'm not huge into it yet, you know, I'm not that good, but I don't want really, I want my own label. I want to make my own label, put myself on that label, bring other kids to the label, you know. I don't want to be known in a label that is kind of going to screw me over. You know, I'm already kind of part of a label with one of my best homies, HMP, shout out HMP, and It's lit. It's lit because we're all best friends, and I know they won't screw me over. But I would never be in an industry label. I'd rather be independent and do that. And Crypt is, and you know, Crypt is awesome. So.
Never be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you'll never be just like me. So now it's time to flex. Go home with that disrespect. I've been complimented by legends. Even got a song with. So when you talk that mess, it goes in one ear.
He has a song with who, Crypt? Tell us. Please. Please tell us.
With that disrespect, I've been complimented by legends. Even got a song with. So when you talk that mess, it goes in one ear, out the neck.
He probably is gonna say tech because it rhymes, but I'm just guessing. I'm making a guess here.
That disrespect, I've been complimented by legends. Even got a song with. So when you talk that mess, it goes in one ear, out the next, and travels down my side and intertwines inside my pen. I ain't got room inside my head.
Intertwines inside his pen. That's awesome because it goes down like his pen's in his pocket. So it goes down his back in one ear, out the other, goes down his back into his pocket, where the pen is at.
And intertwines inside my pen. I ain't got room inside my head for these dudes that sounding upset at my clout and success. I'm bound to be crowned around as the best while you just pout that you're not next up. Boy, just get your checks up. I do this shit for real, but you just out here playing dress up. I will mess up any motherfucker that comes my way. I'ma step up from the other duds that claim they spray. Cause I'ma do what I say I'ma do, and that's on the Bible that's final and primal. There's only so much I can't take. Yeah, I'm in beast mode.
Who are you talking about, Crypt, when you talking about dress up? I always talking about someone lame.
What I say I'ma do, and that's on the Bible that's final and primal. There's only so much I can't take. Yeah, I'm in beast mode and I'm running like I got a cheat code. And this shit is easy like a freak throw. Put him in my position and he froze. He's finito. Why would you say that I'm out with the flames? Keep lying away and you'll lie in the grave. Sleep quietly while I am climbing, and I'ma keep rhyming this way. I'm at the height of my game. Cause they say I'm whack as fuck, but I don't care what they told ya. Cause I'm about to blow way bigger than Cardi B's areolas. So let's go ahead and take a poll, cause I know I'm better than most ya. Your flow's boring like a bowl cut. My flow's turning over oceans. Everybody come in.
My flow's turning over oceans, I think is what he said. Dude, I love his flow switches in this song. I love his flow. His message is awesome. This dude's just crazy, man.
I know I'm better than most, ya. Your flow's boring like a bowl cut. My flow's turning over oceans. Everybody coming at me when they gonna stop, though. I remember when nobody knew me, I was lost, though. Then I made a name and everybody was the famous, so they tried to put me out like they saw smoke. Raw milk, unexpected like I was a pothole. Never get the support of my peers like a lost boat. Now you wanna help me try to get a bit of fame, but the only time I'ma pull strings for you's on the crossbow. You won't ever be in a zone like me. No one.
He went fast at the end. I want to go back and listen to that again. He went fast. You know, that little bit of fast flow that he did. Clear. I could hear what he was saying. Let's go.
Over oceans. Everybody coming at me when they gonna stop, though. I remember when nobody knew me, I was lost, though. Then I made a name and everybody was the famous, so they tried to put me out like they saw smoke. Raw milk, unexpected like I was a pothole. Never get the support of my peers like a lost boat. Now you wanna help me try to get a bit of fame, but the only time I'ma pull strings for you's on the crossbow. You won't ever
The
be.
only time I pull strings is on a crossbow. That's the only one I caught. Something about pulling strings. The only time I'm gonna pull strings is when I hold a crossbow. Something like that.
Strings for you's on the crossbow. You won't ever be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you wanna be just like me. You won't ever be in a zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you'll never be just like me.
Cool song. Cool song.
I've always loved sci-fi.
Dude. Another ad. Alright, what's this one?
Try to stick to my.
Rapping from My Closet. I've heard this one too. This one came out a while ago. But Rapping from My Closet is next, and I'm super excited. We're continuing on this journey of listening to Crypts' album, and I will do this with any rapper I like at any time I want to, or if you guys have any requests, let me know. And yeah, let's go.
I just try to stick to myself. There's too many snakes in the grass. Too many fakes in the game. Many two-faced men with holes in my back. I just wanna write my raps and retire my mom and my dad. So excuse me, please. I'ma do me, and you can get the fuck off my back. Yo, I'm almost to 1 million. I made it without spending a single cent on the pay-per-click AdSense. Other rappers wanna say they didn't pay for their promotion, but I got papers that say this shit's a fat fib. Now I don't know if rappers diss me on the low so they can brag to their friends that they.
I haven't heard the word fib in a while. Fib's kind of one of those words that I don't hear often. So, Fat fib. That's funny.
For their promotion, but I got papers that say this shit's a fat fib. Now I don't know if rappers diss me on the low so they can brag to their friends that they diss me and I didn't even know. But you can tell by their tone that they know that they don't stand a chance if we go toe to toe. But I digress this, why stress this? Lines don't concern except for sheep, white test script. Boy, I'm on fire like a tire in a wreck pit. Try and blow at my flame, boy, that's a death wish. It's become.
Dude, no one can take him, bro. Not even I could take him. And I've been rapping for like, 4 or 5 years.
A tire in a wreck pit, try and blow at my flame, boy, that's a death wish. It's becoming common misconception when I rapping, people think of babbling about nothing. But I'm saying twice the stuff and half the time you complain cause you tried and it came out sucking. Fuck, every day back on the same topic. When it's gonna stop? All this dissing is nonsense. I would rather work together than to bitch about it. Get up on the record with me, spit it, then we'll get a crowd to sit around and listen to us spitting, then we'll get a tally of the better sounding spitter. It's simple, it's kidding, I'll go count it out. I guarantee that you will see that all your votes ain't even close to equaling half of the votes from me. What a scheme that was. All this shit is so fun. I'm just rapping cause I'm happy. You just rapping cause you lunch and I lead you up like I always do. Another fat joke, but it's oh so true and I can't help but do it. So go review it and focus only on that and not the soulful music. Upload your stupid little hopeless review, bitch, and hope it grows to get vocals and views. It's sad that these people wanna talk shit when they never met Crypt cause I would befriend them, but
I want to meet you, Crypt. I want to be your friend. That sounded weird. I don't know why I said it like that, but dude, if you ever want to hit me up, Crypt, let me know. I've kind of gotten in your radar a little bit. I did the super chat on Call It Quits, and I posted a little bit on my story, and you repost. But hit me up if you want to talk, man. I'm here. So you're probably like 10 years older than me, though. So.
grows to get vocals and views. It's sad that these people wanna talk shit when they never met Crypt cause I would befriend them, but why do I expect nothing but respect from these specs of the rap game? They're nothing but dust. You and I both know that I'm better than most and your whole career is a bust. So give me my rose while I can't smell those and I'll go ascend to the sun. This the last time that I will address it. All these negative comments, you know I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression I sound like an F and that's a definite way to discredit all my messages. I'm sounding like me every time I'm on the beat. Stop comparing me to others and then maybe you will see. That's no disrespect to Nate, he's one of the greatest in the game. But the second you take away that I'm rapping about my pain, I'm gonna snap and go insane cause I dealt with it on the daily. Maybe think before you say this shit, I begin to speak my way. Hey, album reviews just came in. Tales from the Crypt got a 3 out of 10. A guy told me that I rapped
for real. Tales of the Crypt got 3 out of 10 for real. Tales of the Crypt was awesome, man. One of the coolest albums I've ever heard. So 3 out of 10 is bullshit. Whoever rated it that way, you have no idea what music is.
A guy told me that I rap too much about my dead grandma and that I sound like a bitch. Wow, some of y'all have no soul. She was my best friend, but she didn't even know that I made a lot of dough from spitting infinite flows. Even though some of y'all say I stole a bunch of those, but when I ask what I stole, y'all don't even know. Cause I never stole shit but the heart from your home and y'all lost it. This is nonsense. I'm on the way to blow up, y'all watch this. I just turned down a 6-figure deal. Fuck trying to appeal. I'll keep rapping from my closet.
Nice. Talk your shit.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we haven't been raising tuition because we're committed to making college more accessible.
I just turned 6.
Okay, alright. So that was Rapping From My Closet, the last one. And that one was really cool. We're only 2 songs left in the album, guys. No. Please go listen to his album when I'm done. I want him to get like 14 billion views. I know I don't reach that many people, but go listen to the album. Add it to your playlist. These songs are cool. And, man, 2 songs left. But he was just talking about his grandma in the last song, Rapping From My Closet. And so this one's called Sundays with Grandma. Sundays with Grandma. Never heard this one. And it's probably going to be sad because I love my grandmas. I have 2 of them. So, love them both. And they're awesome. And so, I know his grandma meant a lot to him. He just said his grandma was his best friend, so this is probably going to be the saddest shit ever. But let's get right into it. If I cry, you guys won't be able to see me, so that's good.
I had just turned 16 when I learned how to drive. My whole life in front of me, I had nothing but time. With the open road and a tank of gas, I had one place to go. Down to Willow Drive to see the purest soul. Right about now.
Wow. He's in his singing bag again. I know, I told you guys I love it when he is, and it sounds more classical. It's not really like, you know, the hi-hats or anything in the back. It's basically all guitar. And I'm curious if he played it all by himself. Because I know that he knows how to play guitar. And dude, it sounds awesome. He was going down the road probably to see his grandma. And I'm just waiting for the story to go. I wanted to rewind it back a little bit, start it from the beginning, so that we can hear it again. Let's go.
I had just turned 16 when I learned how to drive. My whole life in front of me, I had nothing but time. With the open road and a tank of gas, I had one place to go. Down to Willow Drive to see the purest soul. Right about now, it's been 3 years since Grandma's been alone. She needs me now more than she ever did since Grandpa's down the road. So I pull on into her driveway and she's waiting at the door with a smile across her face that I'd never seen before. And she said, come on in and sit on down. I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about my neighbor too. She is a Baptist small town gossip queen, and she'd tell it all to me. Sunday lunch with Grandma, making memories.
Crypt, why do you do this, man? Dude, y'all can't see me, but I'm tearing up a little bit. Wow, he's with his grandma, Sunday lunches. She wants to talk to him. She's alone, man. You know, she needs someone to talk to. And he loves her, so he wants to talk to her, hear her conversations, eat the chicken she just fried up. Sounds good to me. Hit me up, I'll come down.
Making memories. I was 18 when I moved off to school, and Grandma was sad. We had made a routine full of love and food every weekend that had passed. On the Sundays that I couldn't come home, she'd call me every time with a brand new story about the folks at church and how they'd always sing too high. And she'd say, honey, I...
Wow. He had to go off to school and she was sad. She's, you know, can't visit her as much. And wow.
With a brand new story about the folks at church and how they'd always sing too high. And she'd say, honey, I hate to bother you with this damn TV remote. Can you tell me how to fix it, please? And then I'll let you go. So I laugh and tell her what she needs. It was our running joke. And I'd say, Grandma, when I come home, I will see if it is broke. And she'd say, come.
Wow. She called him. All she wants to do is be talked to, man. Man, if you guys have a good grandma, comment down below, man. Grandmas are awesome. And, you know, cherish them. Cherish them. You look at life and you see that, you know, it's inevitable that everyone's going to pass on, but looking at someone who's older, you know that they have a sooner exit than you might believe. And all they want is someone to talk to. You know, you get to that point and, you know, you're growing up, you have a lot happening in your life, and you can't really talk to them as much as you want to or as much as you used to, because, you know, you're growing. You got like Crypt has school, and you got a bunch of things. And so, you know, I see one of my grandmas a lot, and the other one I don't see as much, but I still talk to them, or at least I try to. And you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text them right now, you know, and I want you guys to do the same thing. If you guys have your grandma's numbers, I want you guys to get out your phone, and I want you to just text both of them, or however many you have. Tell them you love them. Tell them that you appreciate them. So I'm gonna do that right now. probably gonna be like, "What are you saying I love you for?" Just randomly out of the blue. That's funny. Okay, I did one, and here's the other grandma I'm gonna do here. Why can't I find it? Cool. Texted both of them, told them I love them, and they're awesome. So let's get back into it.
It is broke, and she'd say, "Come on in and sit on down. I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about my neighbor too. She is a Baptist small town gossip queen, and she'd tell it all to me. Sunday lunch with grandma, making memories. I graduated school when I was 22, and she was proud as could be. I had a girl I would marry till our love grew weary, and one day she'd up and leave. And I cried a river of tears, and my grandma cried too, 'cause she knew how much it hurt me, and that hurt her too. And she...
Wow. 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 And, you know, relationships don't last forever, and, you know, that was awesome, man. She hooked Crypt cried, and, Grandma cried too. Grandma, probably not as much, but Grandma didn't want to see her little Crypt sad, and that's true shit right there, man. You know, I could sit down with my grandma and let her know what happens, and she'd listen, she'd talk. Dude, love your grandmas, man. Don't let old people just go away without telling them you love them. Jesus Christ, man, you're making me cry over here, Craig. How could you do this shit, man? Why would you do this to me? I thought we were friends. Well, I never talked to him, but
weary, and one day she'd up and leave. And I cried a river of tears, and my grandma cried too, 'cause she knew how much it hurt me, and that hurt her too. And she said, "I won't always be around, but don't ever let another woman bring you down. Baby, please never forget your worth. No woman on earth can know just how good you are with a heart of gold. You're a man of some girl's dreams, but until the day she finds you, you come and grab a bite to eat. So won't you come on in?"
wow. Wow, fantastic, man. Dude, his grandma just talked to him about a whole bunch of things, like, you know, don't let women know your worth, and, you know, when you find someone, then that's great, but if you don't, grandma's house is always open, man. It's crazy. Man, rest in peace, Crypt's grandma, man. I kind of want to meet this chick now, but that's okay.
You are with a heart of gold. You're a man of some girl's dreams, but until the day she finds you, you come and grab a bite to eat. So won't you come on in and sit on down? I'm frying this chicken until it's nice and brown. And wait till I tell you about the things I found out about heaven. There's so much here to show you. I know you can't wait anymore. I miss Sunday lunches with grandma, but now she's cooking for the Lord.
Hey, Flores, how you doing, baby? I just captured your movie, and thank you for...
No, don't play that, Crypt. Don't play that, man. You make me cry over here, man. Grandma's voice, man. Oh my God, bro. Wow. Wow, let's hear Grandma. Let's hear her.
And for the Lord.
Hey, Flores, baby. I just absolutely love you. And thank you for the surprise tonight. I love you. I'll see you later. I want to hug. That baby.
Rest in peace, man. Fuck ass. Man, I have to calm down after that, man. So, man, that song, man, that got to me, man. At the end there, when she said she loved him and don't work too hard, and you know, wow. Crypt, wow. Wow. Moment of silence for Crypt's grandma, real quick. Alright, love you, Crypt. Hope you're doing alright. We gotta move on, though. This is Buried Alive, the title song for the album. This is the last song, guys, and then we'll be done with the album. What a journey we've been on. My first reaction ever, and I'm glad it was with an excellent artist like Crypt, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, let me know if you want any more, so let's get this going, man. I'm ready to hear it.
Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far away. I'm falling down. I'm buried alive.
In his singing bag again, that's for sure. Dude, I'm gonna rewind that again. I want to hear him sing again. But dude, man, that shit is crazy, man. Keep singing, Crypt. Keep singing, man. That's
Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to God so far away. I'm falling down. I'm buried alive. Do you know what it's like to live your life in the eyes of the public while they wait to watch you fail? Every day they're looking for something old to bring up something new if they see you doing well.
That is true. Eyes of the public can be deceiving. You know, they'll love you one minute, hate you the next. And that shit's crazy. But he said he's buried alive, and you know, sometimes that's how it feels. Thank you, Crypt, for these amazing songs. They're awesome.
Do you know what it's like to live your life in the eyes of the public while they wait to watch you fail? Every day they're looking for something old to bring up something new if they see you doing well. And God forbid you did some things in the past, man, you might as well just hang it up to dry. Cause in this day and age, change don't mean a thing. They'll cancel anything in sight. These people are casting stones for things they've done themselves. They just don't.
That is true. They'll cancel anything. You know, nothing really changes.
These people are casting stones for things they've done themselves. They just don't have a million people praying they fail and watching every move they make and honing on their mistakes and shows the world that you're not who they think. The pressure keeps mounting higher. I no longer desire to live this life I chose cause I'm no longer inspired. But these people require me to keep bringing a cipher, so I'll speak till I'm tired, holding my feet to the fire, screaming, somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. I'm falling down. I'm buried alive.
Wow, that what he's talking about, his chorus is awesome. Chorus fantastic. You know what he was talking about, people trying to cancel him and and you know, he has 1 million subscribers, so he has 1 million people watching him, and you know, they all have opinions, they all have their own views on Crypt, and it's just hard to please everyone. And you know, that's basically what he's talking about. Love that topic. You know, fuck the haters.
It's like a read your mind, dude. Finding why would you even try to keep and hide secrets deep inside? You're speaking lies and redefined who I knew. What can I do? Stuck in my room, demons swirl around like typhoons. Life is like a tightrope that I'm walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die.
Wow, that flow switch was dope. Talking about what he was talking about, tying the news and everything else.
What can I do? Stuck in my room, demons swirl around like typhoons. Life is like a tightrope that I'm walking in. I wanna take that rope and tie a noose. Preparing to die, scary inside, bottomless lows, heroin highs, staring in the eyes of death. I'm paralyzed. I guess it's time for them to bury me alive. Maybe now you see the bar you set for me is higher than the one that I can actually reach. This is what you wanted. Raise your shovels high, lay me in the dirty, bury me alive. Somebody say.
Wow. Let's not bury him alive. Let's keep him on this earth to rap for us more.
Maybe now you see the bar you set for me is higher than the one that I can actually reach. This is what you wanted. Raise your shovels high.
That is true. The bar that you want me to reach is higher than the one I can actually reach. You know, they're making his expectations higher than it should be, and that's not right. That's not right.
This is what you wanted. Raise your shovels high, lay me in the dirty, bury me alive. Somebody save me from myself. I'm following my demons all the way to hell. Talking to you so
Wow. Wow. Good shit, Crypt. Good album, my man. Great album, great songs. I didn't dislike any of them. I didn't dislike any of them at all. I'll probably go add them all to my playlist right after this. But I've been waiting for this, and this is my first ever reaction to anything on live, and I decided to do it live because, you know, being live is cool. And, you know, these next coming days, you guys will be able to see the clips that I'm posting on my new reaction channel, JBizzy Reacts. Again, description down below. Go check that out. You know, subscribe to that. Let's get shit going on that. And, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Always strong.